The advantage of being a journalist is that the responsibility to take me a final call I can leave to other people. But the question is, if any act that is done with a good conscience and with a good intent, should it be confined to a straitjacket of rules? I'm sure you have heard of the Omdiar network. Mr. Jayant Sinha, before he became minister, was the India head of the Omdiar network. Mr. Omdiar founded eBay. He made lots of money. He sold his company. He had more money that he could spend in his lifetime or in their next generation's lifetime. He decided to use this corpus to benefit humanity. Initially, he started giving this money to charities. Then he realized this was not very effective. Then he created the Omdiar network, which gives grants, which gives equity to social impact companies, to non-profits and profits. So this is an eclectic approach of funding, of giving money for social good, where since Omdiar doesn't have to conform to any particular rules, he is free to go solely by the conscience of his managers to whom he has entrusted the task of distributing this money to create maximum impact. The challenge really is, can this be done within a framework of rules which can be audited, which can be vetted for compliance by the government and by professional auditors? Let me just say, the very fact of creating a CSR mandate in the law is a tribute to companies. Only in 2011-12 did a majority of India's workforce stop living off the land. In 2011-12, the National Sample Survey Organization reported the share of the workforce engaged in agriculture fell below 50%, dropped to 49%. When people move out of agriculture, some can become, as the vast majority of people engaged in service sector in India do, self-employed vendors, traders, a bit of craftsmen. But the organized, growing, prosperity building sections of the non-agricultural sector live and engage in companies. And these companies create the wealth, the knowledge, the talent, taxes, jobs and incomes that society needs. So when you ask companies to contribute actively to social development, you are paying a tribute to the role of companies. This is good. Now, it is up to companies also to understand what they do for their own immediate profits has a social dimension which goes beyond their immediate concern of profits. Now, let me say this, take the example of my own company. We are a media company. We are the most profitable media company in this country. There are people who say, this rich corporate media, it's focused only on making money, and therefore is destroying the essence of journalism. I'm so grateful it is a profit-oriented corporate media, because the media business consists of building an audience, a good audience, and selling access to that audience to advertisers. If you don't build that audience, you have nothing to sell. If that audience trusts you, you have a high-quality audience that you can sell to advertisers. The fact that you are making money by building this audience no way detracts from the quality or the work you do in building an audience. Unless the Times of India and Economic Times discharge the functions which earn the sobriquet of being the fourth estate of democracy, nobody will come to you, nobody will take you seriously. If Times of India publish only Daily Times, which is actually the most popular segment of the paper in any family, the paper will not have the credibility, the respect that it commands. So, you know, when Lala makes detergent and sells it in the market, his aim is not to bring cleanliness in society, to improve hygiene in society, and to make life better. He is only trying to make money. But his product is such that it does all these functions. It brings cleanliness, reduces disease, improves health. Similarly, when a media house makes money, but does it by creating products such as a newspaper, which discharges the information requirements of society, which tells truth to power, the fact that it makes money from this in no way detracts from the essence of what it does. So this is, I think, important to bear in mind when you discuss corporate social responsibility as well. Companies do many things, some of them take shortcuts, but collectively it is an empowered society which ultimately judges what people do, what impact they have, and what the outcome is. And it is in empowering that society that we as a media organization plays a constructive role. We hope to improve the public discourse. I'm not claiming that all segments of what Wayne & Coleman owns actually does this. In good faith I cannot, but at least the segment that in print that we represent, we hope we do that. Now, I am extremely grateful to all of you who came here, to all the panelists who took time out to share their experience and their thoughts with us. And I am sure this will go forward in the years to come as a better forum, and the reports that you submit will be better research. They will report more interesting things, more innovative things, and collectively we will be recording the company's corporate contribution to social advance beyond their own immediate business needs. Thank you.